It's happening again. Beardy's playing some modded, and this time we're playing FTB Skies, a large skyblock mod pack with a mix of tech, magic, create, and of course a wonderful quest system which is going to guide us on our way to building an epic mega base in the sky. In this episode we explore the quest system, get our first create contraptions up and running, and build this awesome mill. Let's dive in. And dive in we have! Wow, look at this thing. This is an absolutely massive airship. Sadly, it's not our starting island and we don't get access to any of these resources. I think to start, we need to go jump through this portal. So let's do that and pick our island. What do we want? Well, I think we're just going to go with a basic sky island. Let's jump in. Well, doesn't this place look lovely? So to kick this adventure off, the very first thing we need to do is take a little look at the questing book and quickly tick off a few things. You can have a quick read of that if you pause the video. But let's have a look at the getting started quest and figure out what our goals are for today. So I've had a look through. What we're going to do is we're going to punch some trees. We're going to punch the ground. We're going to sift the ground, we're going to automate sifting the ground, and then we're going to build ourselves a lovely house to live in, which all in all sounds pretty good. I also seem to have some random stuff in my inventory from completing those starter quests, but that's not important right now. Let's get some trees punched. And the good news is it appears to have vein miner. We like. Oh my days, look at all this stuff. What is this? We seem to have a random array of berries. Okay, let's go stick them in a chest as well. Now we've got a bit of storage, let's get a whole bunch of wood and complete this first task. I've run out of bone meal. Oh no! We can't twerk. It's a sad day. Well, that should be enough wood to get us started, and we've also got plenty of axes in our hotbar to chop down the rest as they arrive. So I'd say that's definitely task 1 complete. For task 2, we need to punch the ground, and there's a very good reason for that, because if we crouch, is it crouch? Yes, there we go, look at that. And doing that gives us infinite amounts of rocks and clumps of soil, which we can use to make dirt and cobble. Commence punching the ground. Where did you come from? What in the world? I literally have zero explanation for this. I just have a random farmer villager. I'm going to get back to punching the ground because that's something I can actually understand. That should be more than enough ground punching to get us started. And now we have access to cobble and, of course, access to dirt, which, to be honest, we kind of had anyway. So that's task 2 complete, and that gets us some cobblestone and... what's... pet rock? What in the world is a pet rock? Is it a placeable thing? Oh, look at that. He's got a face. He doesn't look very happy, though, does he? Oh, dear. Can I interact with him? No. Oh, I can punch him. I probably shouldn't do that. Things have got really strange in the last few minutes. And now there's a frog. So our next task is to smash up some cobble with a hammer and then sift the results. And for that, we're going to need to make a few things. First up, we're going to need a stone hammer or 3. Then we smash the cobble into gravel, smash the gravel into sand, and smash the sand into dust. Beautiful. Now let's see if we can get a sifter set up. Ow, I'm on fire! Oh, hello, there's a loot bee. So I think this fella, if I follow him around, he should drop stuff for me. Are you gonna drop me anything? Go on, drop something for Beardy. Oh, come on. Stop holding out on me, bruh. I don't think he has any intention of giving me anything. Don't you dare drop it over the... Are you just... Oh, hello, what's this? Suspicious hat. Well, he's dropping stuff over the edge. Such a troll. What are you doing? Oh, we got a bit of copper. Got a pretty flower. We got a triangle. Okay. Is that it? Is that it? You throw half it off the edge and that's it? I do have a superstitious hat, though. Oh, my days, I look amazing. And what's this thing? A force gem? No idea. Just like that, we have our sifter done, and it's also rewarded us with a whole bunch more. So I've made up some more meshes as well. But it's also given us a bunch of wooden hoppers, so I guess we might as well link all of these up. That should do the trick. Now, should we sift some stuff? Oh no, the frog! There's a frog stuck in my tree! Oh, it's too late. You were in a bad place, Froggy. That wasn't my fault. Oh, jeez. You didn't see anything, right? This hat is really not suitable for this situation. But now we've got this set up, I think we're ready to give it a go. And if we just do... Oh, my days. Look at that animation. How cool is that? Although, apparently, I removed the dirt from this one. So let's chuck that back in. There we go. Oh, that animation is so cool. Although it upsets me, it's out of time now. Oh, dear. What have I done? Turns out this is quite hungry work. I should probably grab something to eat. What a unique flavour. You've gained 2... I've gained poison. That's what I've gained. What in the... Nightshade. Disgusting snack. Poisonous when eaten. I see. Probably shouldn't do that. These ones safe? Okay, these ones look safe. Jeez. Should learn to read the labels before I eat. Back to looking at the cool animation. Well, I've finished sifting, and we've got a bunch of cool stuff. We've got some bone meal, andesite, tough, apatite, flax, all sorts of cool things. Most importantly, we've got some iron nuggets. Not very many, though. I'll say we've successfully completed task 3 of sifting the ground. Now we need to automate this. And for that, it looks like we're going to be using a combination of water wheels and other weird crushing things. And there we go. That's what we need. A material generator. So we're going to work our way towards this. Let's see what we can do. I should probably clear these trees first. These frog-murdering trees. First, we upgraded our string meshes to andesite to unlock additional drops from sifting, and we even waterlogged one of the things, so we could sift sand through it for even more unique drops. We sifted a whole bunch of dirt, gravel, sand, and dust to complete some more quests, but then, tired and hungry from turning the crank, I suddenly remembered I was supposed to be automating this whole thing, and therefore I had no need to be standing here doing this whatsoever. So I constructed a water wheel, got given a whole bunch more, then hooked them all up to my sifter array. And now look at the thing go. This is awesome. I can just chuck stuff in and it's automating everything, and I seem to be missing a mesh here. Let's chuck that back on. I may as well throw some dirt in there as well, but that is working a treat. I really like that. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of my bed. Jeez, the cheek. Although we're making good progress, we haven't quite completed task 4 yet, which was to fully automate this, because we need to hook up a cobble generator and a millstone and get this all flooding down, so we don't even have to touch it. We can then have at least gravel auto-sifting, which will generate lots and lots of ores for us, and that's definitely something we want. And on looking at the quest page, this is where we need to get to. We really need this material generator, because that's going to auto-generate cobble for us. So I guess we need to make a squeezer to get some lava and figure it out from there. So I've just discovered you can actually sift leaves as well from the oak trees, which actually gives us access to witch hazel saplings, willow saplings, as well as some azaleas and other bits and bobs too, which is great because now it means we can have some variation on our mill building when we get to it. So this is the willow log. It's looking pretty grey. I actually quite like that. I think we could probably make use of that. And for a little bit of colour, we've even got some witch hazel log, but they're very subtle. I like those. But let's stop getting distracted. We need to make ourselves a squeezer. So I think that goes in there. And then do I just jump? Boing, 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 boing. Well, we have lava, and I think if I do that... Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, let's see if we can get a whole bucket. Well, I have a bucket's worth of lava in there, but I don't have a bucket, and I don't have enough iron to make one. So I guess I'm back to punching the ground again. Bucket acquired, and boom, we have our lava. Excellent. On closer inspection of the quest book, however, it appears we're not actually going to be able to go any further with the automation in today's episode because we need to actually build a mob farm first, because basically we need leather. We need to be able to build a bookshelf, and we just can't do that at the moment. But we've still automated some of it, so I'm going to say we've done task 4. We've automated sifting the ground. Kinda. But now what I need to do is get lots and lots of wood. I actually need to clear all this up now. I need to get rid of it, basically, so that we can build ourselves a nice mill, a nice house, and we're going to integrate this into the build. Although currently I have absolutely no idea how we're going to do that. But now let's just get a whole bunch of wood, and this looks like the mahogany, which looks nice. Ooh, very red. Nice. What in the world is this? Ah! Nope, my axe is broken. Leg it. Ooh, night vision goggles. So I've just noticed the leaves on these trees here that were already on the island actually different. There you go. Look, we've got birch leaves there. I wonder, can we maybe get a... There we go. Look, we got a birch sapling. Excellent. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, we've got some dark oak leaves. Let's see if we can get some saplings from these. We've just about managed to grab 4 dark oak saplings. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some more from that. Safe to say we definitely got enough dark oak saplings back. Excellent stuff. Back to the grind. Well, it's confirmed. I'm a genius. It's all just coming straight towards me now. Excellent stuff. I'm a double genius. Just found my auto clicker. Oh my days, there's another one. Get out of it. Can't even run away. I haven't got the food. Ooh, there's a wandering trader. Check up, buddy. Really? 2 emeralds for an elytra? What? Have we got emeralds? We've got 8. Amazing. Right, well, we're going to buy ourselves a couple of elytra. You, sir. That is amazing. What in the world? Yep. We'll have a couple of those just in case one breaks. And we'll get some pumpkin seeds as well, because they might come in handy. I can't believe that. You, sir, are a legend. despite all the interruptions, we have managed to get a good amount of wood. Look at all that. We even managed to get some mangrove because another trader came by. We've got a whole bunch of stone and cobble, and we collected some vines for some mossy cobble, and we've got lots of andesite, diorite, tuff, and other bits and bobs as well, so we should be in a good position to actually build something. And that second chest we killed, the thing that was trying to bite our face off, dropped these boots, which means as long as we're running, we can walk on water. But as soon as I stop, I sink. You never know, they may have a use. Have also removed our sifting contraption, because my plan here is to build a mill of some kind and see what we can do. We also got a bee's nest, look, which I can't really move at the moment because I don't have silk touch. So I think the plan here is going to be to mark out where the water wheels are going to go and I guess work out a foundation for this building. And for that, I'm going to make use of some stone and tuff and stuff like that. Let's make a foundation. That looks like a good size to start with. And I think the first thing we're going to do is work out this side of the building because, of course, this is where the water mill needs to go. And I have actually discovered something. And that is that these water wheels are actually quite small and would look quite silly on the side of a house, but thankfully we also have these. Look at the size of that. That's a giant water wheel, so I think I'm going to be making use of one of those, at least on the outside. On the inside, the actual power is going to be driven by the small ones, but that's going to look so much better on the outside. So let's get this engine room all built up and nicey. Well, we're making a good start. I really like this mahogany wood. I think that works amazing for a roof, and the wheel looks cool as well, although it doesn't really make sense because it's not even in a river, but let's just pretend that it is. And if we go around on the inside here, you can see I've got the water wheels working. I've even put some cogs in to speed it up, and we're all set up to put our sifters in across the front here. In fact, I think I might quickly do that now just to make sure that there's definitely space for everything, and then we're going to build up the rest of this building, which will actually be the main part of the build. But hopefully when I bring you back in, we'll have a fancy looking building. Well, I guess it's kind of fancy, but it's also kind of spooky as well. I think that's just due to the tones of the wood that I've used, but I'm so pleased with how this has come out, especially considering the limited resources and stuff we have available to us. And if we jump into free cam as well, we can see it absolutely dominates this island. That big wheel there really does make a difference as well. But I think for a little starter house, that's pretty good. Not a bad looking island. I've also cleaned up all the mess we had out here and moved that inside. So if we take a little peek indoors, it's nothing fancy, I'll be honest. It's just a bunch of barrels and chests pretty much at the moment, but these chests look cool. But most importantly, we have power. So I've routed some of the power into these. That's what's powering these sifters. So we can chuck things in here and that will all sift into these boxes. But I've also extended the power up a little bit, so we do have access to power for elsewhere in the building as and when we need it. Upstairs is looking pretty empty at the moment, but we've got plenty more space for storage for the early game, and we've also got a bit of a mezzanine floor up here, and that's where our bed is. But yeah, we're kind of lacking stuff, really, to make the interior look a little bit better. But for now, I think this is going to do us just fine. And with that, I'd say we've had a very successful first episode. I'm going to chill here and do a little bit of fishing, because apparently there's some cool loot you can get from it. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now.